So I just wanted to make this quick note before I go to bed. Something I was thinking about in the shower just now, that I asked myself, what is the worst thing that could happen for me now? Currently a student, started dropshipping 1 year ago. What is the worst case scenario? And I realized I'll be a millionaire no matter what. Like, think about it. If I don't make any money in this degree, I'll get a job while working on ecom. So that means I will become a millionaire in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. So what is the worst thing that could happen? Well, in terms of the ecom business, nothing. I'm gonna make money. It'll just be not next year, but in 10 years, 20 years, no matter how long, depending on how much I screw things up now. So that's the worst thing that could happen. That got me thinking, well, what is there to worry about? And more importantly, what is possible if I truly lock in? Because if I'm gonna make it in ecom no matter what, why not make it as fast as I can? Why not say that I'm gonna make 1 million before I hit 22 next year? For example, why do I wanna... I've seen other people do this and I never understood why people want to settle for less in life. Like people say, I want to make a stable 6-figure a month and I'll be happy. Which I do get, because you want freedom and security and above all peace. But I'm the type of person that I've always wanted to push myself as high as possible and achieve things nobody else has ever achieved. That's just always been who I am. And for example, in school I did 5 A-levels. I was the only person in my whole school who did 5 A-levels. And I just wanted to learn as much as I can in some subjects. And now I take a step back and I realize how much there is to accomplish in the world, how much possibility there is, especially being lucky in the current position I'm in, to be able to start this online business, be able to scale it to 6 figures and above. And even though I'm just starting, the sky is the limit, quite literally. Because if I work 50% hard, I might make this amount in 1 year. But if I truly lock in, I can make it in less than 6 months. And that means like completely changing my life in the space of 4 years. From starting my degree 2 years ago to the end, I can see myself being, a 7-figure dropshipper while still studying, and that's crazy to think about, but really the sky's the limit. So why aim low? Why set boundaries on yourself and on your potential? Now it's time to have a good night rest. Had a good workout in today. Exam in 2 days, then final exam in 1 week, and then finished. So this is what I've spent hours doing today. All of this is just one topic, one module that I'm doing tomorrow, taking my exam, 2-hour exam, vector calculus. Oops, drop my folder. So this is all the stuff I have to study instead of working on ecom, but it is what it is. I mean, it's interesting stuff, right? Don't get me wrong. It's interesting and it works your brain and opens your mind out up to, the world and how it works. But yeah, I would rather be spending hours doing other things to grow my business. But yeah, fun times. So I'm still here, guys. It's 1:30 a.m. I'm still studying for vector calculus. It's literally been all day, and I've been on this one problem for probably 2 hours, which is finding the flux of a vector field parameterized by a sphere. and the parameterization part, especially the normal vector. Here is what has been confusing me the most, but finally figured it out with some help from someone. And yeah, gonna do a little bit more work. Exam literally today in 12 hours, which is crazy. But yeah, that's a long day of work. So, just come back from the exam now, walking back home through city centre, Cardiff, as you can see. Yeah, that was actually the most difficult exam, but really happy, one of my best ones. So, got one more next week, which is finance actually. So, going to do some work on that, but I can finally also start working my job again and start posting TikToks, because I've not done that for 2 days since having to study for this. So yeah, I can kind of relax a bit on the studying, just do a few hours a day and get focused once more on my econ goals. So what I've realized separates the greats from average people is how you use technology and how you use social media especially. So I've been working all day and I don't have exams anymore, I don't have work today, so I have the whole day for myself and my personal work, and I just sit there. I know exactly what I need to do, I know what my tasks are, I'm here at the desk, my laptop out and everything, but my focus is just so poor. I just can't sit there for 4 hours or so and do my tasks. I keep getting distracted on my phone and I keep wanting to, go for a snack, have a snack or have a drink. And I realize it's just the normalization of scrolling on Instagram and TikTok, and I really took a step back and I thought, what would people 100 years ago think about this? Like, it would just be so abnormal for them to be sat at a desk and every 10 seconds, every 10 minutes, going for a scrolling break. Like, that wasn't even a thing. And really, I don't understand why it's become a thing. What is the need of seeing random videos in the middle of your work? And it's especially dangerous because it makes you comfortable, makes you too comfortable, and you keep breaking focus. So I don't really understand. And it really needs to be a goal for me to detox my mind, because there's so many things that you see on social media that spike your dopamine receptors, in various ways. And I just found myself today sitting on my laptop, loads of tasks to do, and I just can't get them done because I feel sleepy, or shall I call it lazy. So really, this is something that I need to break, and I've gotten better at it, but I feel like it's the drive that you need to break this addiction, and also just limiting, opportunities. However, it is hard in my case because social media is where I make my money, TikTok especially, So it's just knowing what to do and what not to do. But yeah, common problem for 99% of people, which is why they stay hooked and stay average basically. So yeah. Guys, this is a typical broke entrepreneur meal. Some chicken and sourdough. It's either this or a pack of minced beef, 20% fat with an onion. That's basically what I eat every day. And it's really cheap, but it does the job and it really fulfills you. Yeah. I'm gonna look back on this meal and be like, oh my god, was I really eating so basic back then? Guys, I fucking hate cleaning. I've got all this to do. I'm doing this first. Yesterday I took my image down, my picture, it's in there. Now I've just got all this clutter to do and there's still quite a lot in the kitchen, but I've got 2 boxes out at least, which is a good start. Whew, guys, we've progressed a lot. It's basically empty now. It's been a good 3 days of constant packing from morning till night since we had cleaners come in. Now it looks almost impeccable and I have all my stuff here ready to be taken to my new place. Holy shit, this is so much. Like, I refuse to believe all of this was in my small room. But it was. All my random shit that I have. Ready for a new year of work at my new house. Well, my little studio flat. Where I'll be just me, myself and I. My laptop, my phone, and my work. So yeah. One of the final nights in this lovely kitchen. I'm really going to miss this place. It's been a hell of a year. But yeah, time to move on to bigger things. And now especially the fact that I'm going to be solo for a year rather than with multiple people can really lock in and yeah, achieve incredible things in business. I actually have been, even while packing. Like, you would think when you have all this packing and the stress of moving out, the stress of job, the stress of exams, results, you would neglect business, but I'm actually had incredible success with my TikTok organic, and I'm basically like, say, 100k views in the last 7 days, and my first week making over £100, £150 sales. So good times, guys. Now on to more. Day trip to Barry Island. Good day today. I'm in Barry for just a quick trip before I move out to my new place. So yeah, it's exciting times. Not been on the beach in so long. It's just been work in my room every day. So I've made, you know, really happy with all the progress I've made. Nice little day out. So yeah, good times. And I can't believe I've been in Cardiff for 2 years and I've not been in Barry a single time. Not been in Barry Island. Yeah, a single time, which is probably, yeah. So I'm stood here by the sea, this cliff side, just thinking about how amazing a life will be when I finally make something substantial to my income. Just what life will look like. Wake up with your laptop, all the money is printed just from your laptop. You get to travel the world, go anywhere you like, stay anywhere you like, go out every day even if you want to, and everything, all the money you make is at the tip of your fingers, just in front of you. You get to
stand here in views like this and admire nature without any stress, without any worry of whether you'll have the next day or whether you have. Yeah, I look up to all my idols in the business, all the people I look up to, and yeah, I can't wait. I know I've got a long journey ahead. I'm just getting started in business, just getting started in e-com. I'm not even 2 years in, and I've been making, as I said, loads of mistakes, going back and forth between business models. But yeah, the dream is there, the dream is there, and the drive and the motivation is definitely there as well. So I'm really excited what the next 5-10 years hold. I don't know how long it will be until I become a millionaire from ecom, but I know that's not my final goal, because I always used to think it was, like, until recently I've only been thinking until you become a multi-millionaire and that's when you achieved it. But no, I look at all the opportunities there are, all the possibilities in 2024, and this in e-com especially, it's the most versatile business model that can be leveraged as much as you want. So it's crazy how much life has changed since a few years ago I wanted to be a professional pianist, classical music, and now I'm wanting to be now I'm working to become multi-millionaire entrepreneur and beyond. And it's crazy how all of this comes from just selling a few products online, posting a few TikToks, making a website, and boom, like, your whole life changes, all your family's lives change as well. Especially my family that comes from Poland abroad, where back in those days, something like this that I have in front of me was beyond their wildest imagination, especially like the last 50 years. So the fact that the Wi-Fi internet culture has expanded to such an extent that we can do all these things, we can make millions of dollars from our laptop, from our phone, is just crazy. I don't think people realize how crazy that is, and I don't understand how people don't take advantage of this, But yeah, people are lazy, people don't want to put in work, they don't want to go through struggles, which is why they don't have these sorts of results. Like, looking around at this sea, I'm like, this is what absolute peace and happiness looks like, and feels like. I know, in my holiday in Malta and Montenegro in the last 2 years, I've realized that as well. I wanted to feel that happiness of success, but I realized how much of a journey I still have. So yeah, admire this view a bit more, go on a small dip in the water and then go back home, back to work. But I can't say I'm not happy, because I'm absolutely happy to work, because this is what I'm looking for. So yeah. So after 2 weeks of packing, it is officially moving out time. I've just had the last night at this place, and now I'm going to go to my new place, get the keys, and move all this shit out from here. So it's pissing me off, taking up so much space. But yeah, little update. So guys, that's it. Last day in Cardiff today, after a very hectic moving out period. But I've got my new place, and yeah, now time to get back to work in my hometown. No distractions, no obstacles, no cooking and cleaning day and night, just pure sheer focus. And let's get to 1k sales in the next month at a minimum. Guys, I just want to say what an absolute honour it is to have my own place finally, after all these years. And
it feels so homely here, it feels so comfortable. I have everything I need, everything set out the way I want it to be for this next upcoming year or two. So all my work can be maximised and I can really push and maximise my potential and achieve incredible things in the upcoming year or two. Really boost in on my sales and boost in on all the marketing I'm doing for my store. And I'm currently sitting at almost 1k in sales. And I wonder where I'll be 1 year from now. I'll be sitting here on the sofa and reflecting back on my first ever year at this new place, this new studio flat where, yeah, just complete focus and lock in. So, yeah, really excited about this.